Like I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to feel about this. Don't destroy your own city. Destroy theirs. I'm all for peaceful protests, but my question is, how loud does an alarm clock have to be to wake a dead man? How loud does an alarm clock have to be to wake a dead man? Hey, thank you for watching Power to the Pod, where we are committed to intellectual integrity and a moral honesty. I'm your host, Superior, and once again, thank you for watching. So with this kind of video, I don't like doing these kind of videos. I don't do well with individuals dying, especially for little to no reason. I don't like seeing people get beaten, shots, killed. That's not my thing. And when it comes to creating contents regarding these types of subjects, it's a real hassle for me, because I don't want to make videos just for the views. But I do have something to say. So it's hard to, like, manage the two and not feel like trash of a person. But like I said, it feels like I do have something important to say. So I'm just going to say, now, if I get demonetized, that's cool, because I'm going to say what I want to say. Nobody pays my bills. I work a 9 to 5. I pay my own. So I'm not worried about that. But when it comes to the Tyre situation, it was 5 black cops. I seen the video. It was like a lot of people say, worse than the Rodney King beating. It was extremely hard to watch. It was like the first one I seen was like a 3-minute video. I promise you, I only can get to like maybe 20-30 seconds of it. I seen all I needed to see. I didn't want to see any more. Then there was another video where he was on the ground and they're spraying him with the spray pepper and just. I don't have any notes for this video. I don't know what to say except for, one, this is proof that I've been saying for years, and ever since I started this YouTube channel, that policing is not just a black and white issue. Now, of course, there's history, there's proof that white supremacists have emerged themselves into the political system, the justice system, policing, everything. That's not hard to understand. But when it comes to policing, it's not just solely a black and white issue. And this proves that point, because these are 5, maybe I think 6 black cops. And when I say black, like these is some brothers, okay? These ain't no Steve Urkel type people. These are brothers, okay? Beating and killing another black American. Like I say, I believe that these individuals don't need to go to prison. These individuals don't need to see inside of a jail cell. They don't need to see a courtroom. They don't need, their Remanda rights spoken to. They need to be broadcasted in the middle of town square, okay? Let me paint this picture for you. They need to clear the streets in the middle of the busiest intersection in New York, okay? I never been in New York. I don't know the cross streets like that. But the most busiest street in New York, okay? Clear the streets. I want cameras from every news organization here in America attending this event, okay? I want these individuals standing in a row, and I want a firing squad to take these people's lives. There's no defense. There's no excuses. There's nothing. I want these people to, not even the electric chair. That's too easy. I don't want no lethal injection. That's too easy. I want these people to be hung like in slavery. I want the whole post with the noose around their neck, and I want everybody in the world to see this. I want these people to be chopped up in pieces in front of the whole world to see. Not only is this policing at its worst, because we already know this happens, but what disgusts me more, what makes this even worse, is that these were black individuals doing this to another black man. I don't care if he spoke bad about their mamas. I don't care if he was America's Most Wanted. If you seen that video, there was no fight. There was no struggle. They had him in handcuffs. Bonded. It was 5 of them. There was no need in any circumstances to do what they did. And the only way that this can not happen again is if these people are sentenced to death, and the whole world needs to see it. That's the only way that this is going to be prevented. Because we have a culture that thrives on this sort of thing. They feel like they're untouchable. They feel like they're above the law. And we need to set examples on individuals like this. From what I know, when you take upon that badge, you're supposed to be held to a higher standard. I'm not talking about citizens abusing other citizens. Yeah. There's a justice, there's courts, there's procedures, the whole works. But when you decide to put on that badge, just like when you decide to be a Christian, and then the Bible says if you decide to preach the gospel, you're going to be held to a higher standard. If you decide to be a police officer, you are held to a higher standard. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And if that's not you, if you can't cut it, don't apply. Because it's been shown time and time again of people abusing their power and their authority to black and brown people and to poor people. You're not going to see this in some rich neighborhood where they, making 100,000. You're not going to see this. You're only going to see this in our communities. Black folks, what's going on? And then I understand, his parents, I believe that was his mom speaking, saying, hey, we don't want riots. We want peaceful protests. We don't destroy our own city. I understand that. Destroy their city. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to feel about this. Don't destroy your own city. Destroy theirs. I'm all for peaceful protests, but my question is, how loud does an alarm clock have to be to wake a dead man? How loud does an alarm clock have to be to wake a dead man? How many peaceful protests do we need? They call us thugs anyway. when we do peaceful protest, when we kneel, they say that we're not American enough. We're not patriotic. When we try to have discussions and educate people, they say that critical race theory is a bad thing, and we're trying to make people feel like the victim. Like any way that I've seen in my lifetime seems to be not cared about, not heard, not taken seriously. My question is, how loud do we have to be to get the change in policing that we need now? I mean, not now, like years ago now. No more conversation, no more political debates, no more vote your way, votes to get the change that no. It's not working. Biden's not going to do nothing. We already know Biden's not going to do nothing. Republicans are celebrating this in the privacy of their homes. And Republicans who do have half a brain, they're not going to do anything either. You tell me what needs to happen. Let's have that conversation. But to me, my opinion, let it burn. Let their city burn. Simple.